Let's start with the Flames news. We talked about all of it. If you're looking for just a primer on what the hell could be happening, our boy Bob Germany looking at 4 draft day trade proposals involving the Flames. That's worth a read on Flames Nation. Lots of stuff there, as including Calgary born, local, raised, groomed, developed draft potential guys. Lots of Calgary and Flames focused content as we head towards the draft. Round 1 is Wednesday night. Thursday, rounds 2 through 7. We will be in Nashville. Live shows Wednesday and Thursday. And we're going to draft primer tomorrow with Byron Bader of hockeyprospecting.com and Joel Henderson, Hendo, of Future Considerations Hockey. Lots happening in the NHL, Rhett. We talked about it. Ryan Johansson on the move to Colorado. Half the money eaten by Nashville. A couple of years left. He will slot into that second line center position with the Avs, who are without Gabe Landeskog, who still have Rantanen, McKinnon, Makar, etc. It's a good team, a cup contender, and it seems like a better spot for Johansson land. Other deals that were rumored to be close, you alluded to one, Rhett. It sounds like Torrey Krug wouldn't waive, and if he did, well, then maybe Kevin Hayes could be in St. Louis, and if that was the case, well, then all these other deals are going to get done. That's one that's hung up, and we're waiting to see if there's resolution. Other ones that feel like there's a lot of smoke and may get done, Pierre-Luc Dubois to the Kings. They sent Dursey to Arizona to clear cap space, the defenseman. Kings aren't sitting around. That's a couple aggressive moves they made. First, getting rid of the Cal Peterson money in that Provorov deal, re-upping Gavrikov, and now moving out Dursey, making room financially for, well, maybe it's Pierre-Luc Dubois.
And word this morning that Montreal, which was always rumored as a fit for Dubois, obviously, have maybe circled back around to see just how serious Winnipeg is about sending him to Los Angeles, because maybe there's a chance. So that draft is at what, Wednesday night?
Wednesday night.
Still time.
I would think there's that could be done by then. Another deal that we're hearing, and I think there's some confusion about the legality of it. Tony DeAngelo, remember how unloyal the Canes are? And it's like, screw you. If it's not a deal, we're not interested. We're about winning, and if you don't fit, you don't fit. You're too expensive. Get out of here. They got assets for Tony DeAngelo. The Flyers re-upped him, and now it sounds like they might be buying him back at a fraction of the price. But there is some complications with bringing a guy back on a deal that you had and other teams getting money. So I don't know if we'll get resolution on that as well. But imagine Tony D coming back and Philly paying half the ticket for him to be on the Canes again.
Yeah, Pierre LeBrun had a little bit on that because they don't want you circumventing the cap. Oh, you traded him here and then we'll eat money and we'll send him back to you. I think July 9th was the date that went down. So in theory, they could wait until July 10 or whatever, and the year's passed. But
and Kevin Hayes is very much a name that Frank Seravalli's had out there for months. St. Louis interested in him. Krug was going to go. But, I mean, there's lots happening here. It feels like we could have a few Whoppers by the time round 1
Flame
gets
broiled. Do you like the Whopper, Rhett?
I'm done with the fast food. I'm a health kick now.
Oh, look at this. This is just on the on the eve of Bologna potential.
Yeah. Although I did have a Shake Shack burger yesterday.
What are you going to eat at the airport there?
I'm going to go fish and chips.
So are you 24 hours into the fast food?
No, 12.
12 hours. Well, good for you, buddy. Stay strong.
Yeah.
You've come this far.
T's and P's.
I can't believe Conroy's not making deals with his boys in LA. I thought Lindholm would be a nice fit there.
Well, and if they get Pierre-Luc Dubois, you would have Kopitar, Dubois, Danault, Byfield obviously would play the wing. I really like that. Blake Lizotte as a fourth line center. Like, there's lots there. That down the middle, depth. Sabres, you'll like this right now. I don't know if you were here at the time of this photo, but check this out. This is an old Sabres photo. There's Chris Drury, Danny Briere, and Mike Greer. Were you there? Because all three will be at the draft in Nashville, and you won't be. GM.
I got traded for Drury, so hard for me to be there with him.
That's tricky.
Very good point. I didn't think about that angle. Surprised you at all that any one of these three or all three are GMs? There's got to be a lot of surprise. All three are there this year. Holy moly!
I don't know. I guess I don't know Drury from a hole in the wall. Briere was a good dude. Played World Juniors with him. I don't know Greer other than I ran him in Edmonton. Just crushed him.
Yeah.
But then he took out Roman Turek. Mike Greer, part of the 2003-2004 run.
That's right. That's how you brought Kiprusoff to town. He ran Mike Greer into Roman Turek.
I tripped him because he went flying past me.
Right. Playing clean. We'll move to baseball.
He was tough when, going wide. He had so much. He's so big and strong.
Freight train coming around the outside.
He gets to the corner. It's tough. What are you going to do? Let him just go? You got to take him down.
This Turek is.
Hey, Rhett, we'll kill that penalty off. Don't worry. Those are the ones we kill off.
Well, and he loves noodles, Rhett. I mean, let's get Noodles in here. Let's
come on, Noodles.
This guy,
buddy.
Next, Kipper arrives and shirts off.
Weird how Noodles could play with a broken sternum in net, but not Kachuk.
Taking shots here. He did play, didn't he?
I don't know.
Let's go to baseball. Lots there, fellas. We'll start with a rock-solid start by Yusei Kikuchi. It's been a long time trying to figure out Kikuchi, Dean. What the heck's wrong with this guy? Is it the fastball location? It's his facial hair. Look at this. When shaved, an ERA over 5. When he's got the stubble going in the beard, Rhett, a tidy 3.75.
Come on, buddy.
Some great journalism from Keegan Matheson. Love that.
That's
kind of hard-hitting data. I love.
Yeah, you got to hide. What's the Harry's? What's it? The Harry's razors that they all talk about online. Get them off. Get them off the razors.
That's right.
Hide the razors.
Team Beard. There you go. There is a young star, Ellie De La Cruz in Cincinnati, who is making waves just up in the bigs for a few weeks now. Rhett, have a watch here. Nice when you're having success early, but then there's another tier of success, which is
opportunities. De La Cruz, right center. Down base hit. Could he go 3? India around third. India scores. It's a cycle.
For the cycle 3 weeks into his big league career, and they're losing it in Cincinnati.
In 2 weeks in the big leagues, post the first cycle for a Red since 1989.
Ellie Mania. The Reds have not had anything to be excited about for years. Maybe the odd Joey Votto season. Good for them. Good for Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah, sure. You ever been to Cincy?
Oh, me?
Shoveler. Don't turn.
No.
Go straight, shoveler. Straight.
No, we're gonna have an accident. Right?
What are you turning for?
Don't have an accident.
I've never been to Cincy. No, I don't. What for? I hate the Bengals. Joe Burrow could beat it.
OHIO. IO. The first round basketball player, was it Wembanyama?
That big, tall bugger?
The 7'4" guy. Well, he posted this on Twitter and just reminded us how tall he is. That is him with the baby blue. He's the one that's not 50 years old here, by the way. On the right, that's Tim Duncan, look at the dreads. Tim's got some vibes there. And he's like, what, 6'10", something like that? David Robinson.
He's 7.
Is he 7-footer? The Manu Ginobili, the Argentinian next to him. And then the Admiral, David Robinson, who's 7'1". Next to you. 7'1". It looks like bring your kid to school day.
Hey,
this kid's a monster. 7'4". Oh, impressive stuff.
Yeah, what's impressive about it? The lucky bugger. Like if I was 7'4", what do you mean impressive? What's he got done?
He's put so much time and energy into being tall.
You would be Sean Bradley under the hoop, just getting like 8 points and 15 rebounds a night. This guy's a shooter and moves like a point guard. He has
spent his entire life
being tall,
getting tall. Every day, you find him. He's out there somewhere, just getting tall.
Yeah. This has been your NBA update. Let's move to the CFL. All things CFL. The Stamps, a whole world of pain. They continue to lose playmakers on offense. They lose to the Melonheads at home in front of just a hair under 25,000 on Saturday. Here's our boy Danny Austin on live from the 55. Little breakdown of what happened and where they're at now.
And then Winnipeg, they're not beating the Bombers. Like if you don't have your skill players, there's not just a bunch of guys who can come in and be 1,000-yard receivers waiting on the sidelines for their CFL opportunities.
And Jake Mayer, and it's not specifically Jake Mayer, it's almost everybody in this league at quarterback, from Zach Collaros all the way down, would need help in that situation. Yeah. There isn't a guy in the CFL that you can look to that would own that offense and just make it better with 3 starting Canadian rookies.
Yeah, I have fans who are being like, oh, Danny, you're making excuses for Jake. I don't think Jake was very good yesterday. I also think I got to cover Bo Levi Mitchell's glory years. He always had 2 receivers who he just knew where they were going to be and could go to for first downs.
Not good. Malik Henry done for the year with an Achilles.
Jordan
6 game as well. It's a hard no bueno, I believe.
It is a heavy no bueno.
Yeah. At least we do have good news on the Stamps front. We take pride in being cutting edge and really on the front side of the reporting on this particular Stamps angle. Check out the wheels on the new World's Fastest Cow, Rhett. They had cow tryouts. They weren't messing around. Check out the cow. This is courtesy of Stamps honk John Bender, as the cow is spotted 10-yard line. Watch him go. And here's the afterburners tonight. That is 15 yards he beats him by, maybe 18. After spotting him 10. That cow can move.
Cow's in shape.
Dickinson just signed him up.
Yeah, the bovine blazer. Look at him go. Whew. That's the only good news in Stamps land, I think, when you lose to the Riders at home. World's fastest cow.
Riders won.
Overtime, though. I mean, good game.
Yeah, what are you get a loser point for that or what?
Go Riders.
Two or three, something like that.
0. If there's any, I guess, happiness in Stamps lands, it's that the Elks still haven't won at home, ever. They have not won a home game in 3 years since they changed their name, actually.
They have not won a home game?
It's like over 1,000 days, Rhett. It's insane.
Wow. And it's the CFL.
I know. It's like there's always a doormat. And they've won a bunch on the road. Not a lot, but like 3, 4, 5 a year. They haven't won at home. Like pre-pandemic was the last home win.
I feel terrible for Edmonton.
A little better. Weird how that goes. Yep. Calgary FC at home. It was their pride game, and they hosted York, looking for a little revenge. 1-1 late, and it's Ali Musi stepping up to a free kick. Watch this, Rhett. This is something special.
What a man.
For a moment to try and secure the 3 points. Game maybe the feet of Ali Musi, who goes over the wall.
That's a banger.
Ali Musi
kissing the crossbar and in. That's your game winner. That's 84th minute, 2-1 Cavs to break the tie. Pretty. And a big win in front of a huge crowd. I think almost sold out, like 45 to 4,800 there on Saturday. Great stuff to hear. Love to see it. CEBL, the Surge were in action on the road in the flat rectangular province, Rhett. How about that? Cavs.
Old Manitoba.
The Surge victorious, and they're back home on Wednesday. Our boy Jack will be cheering them on. So they face the Shooting Stars, a name you despise with all your heart.
It's
terrible
lame.
name. Do you like when life mimics fiction? Because it's usually the opposite. Where in fiction and reality. Remember the movie?
Like I get a magic wand?
Well, maybe it's like a character from a movie that becomes real. Because we all remember the movie Happy Gilmore.
Oh, yeah.
This kid just committed to college. Check this out. He's going to Ball State.
Not a boy, Happy.
It's an actual kid named Happy Gilmore. Yes. And like Shooter McGavin's on Twitter interacting with him. The PGA's.
Sandler was even.
This is amazing.
Congratulating him on
Good
Twitter.
On the parents, I say.
I was thinking about the timeline. There's no way he was born if he's just going to college now. He had to be after. They named him after the goddamn show. This is beautiful. It has to be.
Do you think he would have coincidentally been Happy Gilmore before the movie?
I mean, I just think the timeline, he's the parents, great taste in films. Best of luck to the kid, Happy Gilmore, and he is on his Twitter bio. Yes, I can do the Happy Gilmore drive where he runs up on the TV. He can do it. So I mean, it's the whole package. He's there.
Prove it.
Rhett, we got video of you and your brother. Was he out visiting again?
Trevor.
This is a new sport you and Trev have invented.
Trevor.
You've been training other people. This is like soccer meets volleyball meets ping pong. Let's have a watch as the Warner Brothers. When does this take over for, what was that? Last week we had basketball and trampolines. Look at this.
Yeah, no, we're not good at this sport.
2, bang over. 1, 2, bang over. Oh, he's going to get it. Don't worry, bang.
Your hand?
Are you kidding? No, it's just his head. Look at this bang.
He did that with his head?
Yes, look, they're like digging these out with their heads. No hands. Oh, and a headbutt.
My goodness.
Jeez.
So it's like table tennis with a volleyball, and it's hacky sack.
It's unbelievable. I can't believe the Warner. This is what you were doing back in Frontier, apparently. New sport.
Yeah, there's been a lot of big Frontierians love this sport.
Yeah.
Frontierians.
It's at the rec center.
And finally, the shoveler. You know how good she is with the pets. We've shown your cats a bunch. She's got a great little gag that I hope she's okay with us sharing. This is your parrot. I forget what the parrot's name is.
What is it?
Wow, I've got so many pets.
Yeah. Well, have a look. You'll remember her name. So many pets.
Peter.
Yeah, this is Peter Parrot.
This is the worst.
But you mean the best.
And I'm sorry.
So good.
It's tough that you had to give Peter Parrott away because you're coming back for the summer, and I just hope Peter's still there in the fall when you're back in Buffalo.
Peter will be all right. Take care of himself. Look at.
For those that aren't if you aren't watching, just go to
it's
YouTube.
too much. It's just you can't explain it.
Go
That's
to
your
YouTube.
opinion.
All right, I gotta go. I'm
Monday.
at the airport. I'm gonna get in trouble.
See you, Rhett.
Bye.
He's gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, I guess so. Get road trip ready with the essentials detailing starting at just $79.95 from Village Honda. They proudly service all makes and models. Stop in. It's the award-winning service department. Get that vehicle all tip-top, ship-shape before you hit the road for the big cross-country or wherever you're going, a big road trip. Make sure your vehicle's ready for it. Stop in at Village Honda, your one-stop automotive destination in YYC, which is Calgary. They're your dealership for life in the Northwest Auto Mall and online at villagehonda.com.